Welcome to the Loop English Pod. Today, Claire is starting her first day at a new office job, and her training buddy Marcus is there to help her find her footing. There is one phrase in today's episode that almost every learner uses on their first day at work, and the moment they say it, native speakers can tell immediately that it came from a textbook, not from real life. Let's hear how it goes.
Hey, you must be Claire. I'm Marcus. They put me in charge of showing you the ropes today.
Hi, Marcus. Yes, that's me. I'm the new one, in case it wasn't obvious.
Huh, don't worry. We were all the new one at some point. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. I have to say, I'm a little nervous, but I'm really happy to be here.
That's completely normal. First days are always a bit much. Let me show you around, and you'll start to feel more at home.
That would be great. I appreciate it.
So this is the main floor. This is where our team sits. We have about 12 people in this section.
Oh, it's bigger than I expected. Which desk is mine?
Right over here, the one by the window. Not bad, right?
Oh wow, that's a nice spot. I definitely wasn't expecting that.
You got lucky. The last person who sat there moved to a different team, so it opened up.
Well, I'll take it. I feel better already.
Good. Now, your computer should already be set up with your login credentials. Go ahead and try signing in.
Okay, let me try. It's asking me to set a new password first.
Yeah, that's standard. Just make it something you'll remember, and it has to be at least 8 characters.
Got it. Okay, I'm in. That was easier than I thought.
Perfect. The main tools we use are on the desktop. There's a shared drive, the project management platform, and the internal messaging system.
Is there a guide somewhere, or do I just learn as I go?
Both, honestly. There's a quick start document in the shared drive, but the fastest way to learn is just by doing. Don't be afraid to ask questions.
Now let's break down some key phrases, starting with today's textbook trap. Your textbook probably taught you to say, "I'm very pleased to meet you. I look forward to working with you." It is not wrong, but it sounds stiff and overly formal for most workplaces. What you will actually hear is "nice to meet you." "I'm really happy to be here." Much more natural. When Marcus said "welcome aboard," that is the go-to phrase for welcoming someone to a team. You can also say "glad to have you with us" or "great to have you on the team." When Claire said "I'm the new one," that is a casual, self-aware way to introduce yourself in a new workplace. You might also say "I just started today" or "I'm the newest person on the team." And when Marcus said "let me show you around," that is the natural way to offer a tour. You might also hear "let me give you a quick tour" or "I'll walk you through everything." Now let's listen to part 2.
All right, let me introduce you to a couple of people before we keep going.
Sure, I'd love to put some faces to names.
This is Diana. She's our team lead. Diana, this is Claire. She's joining us today.
Hi, Diana. Nice to meet you. I'm really looking forward to getting started.
Diana's the one to go to if you have questions about priorities or deadlines. She keeps us on track.
Good to know. I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, next stop, the break room. This is where the magic happens.
Oh, you have an espresso machine? I wasn't expecting that.
One of the perks. Feel free to use it whenever you want. Just make sure you clean up after yourself.
Of course. What about lunch? Do most people eat here or go out?
It's a mix. Some people bring food, some go out. There's a good sandwich place about 5 minutes away. We usually go on Fridays as a team.
That sounds fun. I like that.
The culture here is pretty relaxed. Everyone's friendly. Don't be shy about jumping into conversations. People appreciate it.
That's really reassuring. At my last job, things were a bit more formal, so I wasn't sure what to expect.
It takes a little while to read the room, but you'll get the hang of it. Everyone does.
Is there anything I should know before jumping in? Any unwritten rules?
Honestly, just communicate. If you're stuck on something, speak up. Nobody here expects you to figure everything out on your own, especially not on day one.
That's good to hear. I was a little worried about looking like I don't know what I'm doing.
Everyone looks like that on day one. Seriously, don't overthink it. Just ask questions and you'll be fine.
Okay, I'll try to remember that.
And if you ever need anything throughout the day, just ping me on the messaging system. I'll be at the desk right across from you.
Here are more ways to express what you just heard. When Marcus said, "feel free to use it whenever you want," that is a natural way to give someone permission. You might also say help yourself anytime or it's there for everyone. When Marcus said you'll get the hang of it, that means you will gradually understand how something works. You can also say you'll figure it out or it gets easier once you're used to it. When Marcus said just ping me, that means send a quick message. In modern workplaces you will often hear just shoot me a message or drop me a line if you need anything. And when Claire said I'd love to put some faces to names, that is a great phrase for when you've already heard about your colleagues before meeting them. You can also say I've been looking forward to meeting everyone. Let's hear the final part.
Okay, so it's about 4:30. How are you feeling? Surviving?
Honestly, that wasn't so bad. I thought I'd be way more overwhelmed.
See, you did great. Day 1 is always the hardest, and you made it through.
I still have a lot to learn, but I feel like I have a much better sense of things now.
That's exactly where you want to be at the end of day 1. You're going to fit right in.
Thanks, Marcus. I really mean it. Having someone to show me around made a huge difference.
Of course, that's what I'm here for. You would do the same for someone else one day.
I hope so. Oh, before I forget, is there anything I should prepare for tomorrow?
We have a short team check-in at 9. Nothing formal, just everyone sharing what they're working on. You can just listen for now.
Good, that sounds manageable. What time should I aim to get in?
Most people are in by 8:45, but between 8:30 and 9 is fine. Nobody's counting the minutes.
Got it. I'll aim for 8:45 then. Better to be a little early.
That's the right attitude. All right, I think you're all set for today. Same time tomorrow.
Same time tomorrow. And Marcus, thank you again. Seriously.
Anytime. See you bright and early.
See you then.
Let's explore a few more useful alternatives. When Claire said that wasn't so bad, that is a natural way to express relief after finishing something stressful. You might also say that went better than I expected or I'm glad that's over. It was actually okay. When Marcus said you're going to fit right in, that means he believes Claire will feel comfortable and accepted. You can also say you'll be a great addition to the team or I think you'll feel at home here very quickly. When Claire said having someone to show me around made a huge difference, that expresses gratitude in a specific, genuine way. You can also say I really couldn't have done this without your help or it made everything so much easier. And when Marcus said same time tomorrow, that is a friendly and casual way to wrap up. You might also say see you first thing in the morning or I'll see you bright and early. Time for the loop. Let's practice some key phrases.
Welcome aboard.
I'm the new one.
Let me show you around.
Nice to meet you. I'm really happy to be here. I'd love to put some faces to names.
Feel free to use it whenever you want. You'll get the hang of it. Just ping me if you need anything.
That wasn't so bad.
You're going to fit right in.
It made a huge difference.
Don't be afraid to ask questions. Same time tomorrow.
I'm starting to get the hang of it.
That's all for today's episode. You learn how to navigate a first day at work, meeting people, asking for help, and wrapping up the day in natural, confident English. The phrases you practice today are the real ones, the kind that will help you sound natural from the very first day, not just textbook ready. If this episode was useful, subscribe to the Loop English Pod so you never miss a new one. We release fresh episodes every week. Here's a quick recap of everything we practiced today. Thanks for listening to the Loop English Pod. See you next time.